Hey everybody, it's Wick. I've decided to start separating my videos and my video game finds since I collect them and don't resell them. Maybe people will prefer that. People who are actually interested in games can watch them, other people can ignore them, I guess. But I just wanted to show what I got here. Nothing spectacular, but before I start putting it away, I've been putting all my video game collection in boxes because I just don't have room for it. I'm going to be converting a room eventually over to a retro video game room, so just getting inventory right now for that. But anyway, I'll start over here with this N64 bag. I got this at a garage sale for $2. It's like on eBay for like $35, $40, so Amazon too. So it's a good find there. Just a nice little thing to have. Bags can be pretty collectible. Also nice to put your N64 in. Goodwill had a PS2, a Dreamcast, and a Game Gear. So I walked in, they're in the glass case. I instantly seen the price of both. The PS2 was like $25. So I instantly just like, alright, jet back toward the games. Like, please, there's systems, there's got to be games, right? There's some sports Dreamcast, some sports PS2, one other PS2. Probably came with the PS2 lot, which was Gauntlet. Now, I hope I didn't show some of these. I may have actually got some of these accidentally in a flipping junk video, so might be repeats. But this is complete, very nice condition, $3. But came back and debated about getting this Dreamcast. It's just really clean. I don't have one actually. I've found them multiple times and they've been so dirty, overpriced, didn't have controllers, and I'm just like, I can wait. So for $30 with 2 controllers, I could double my money if I went to sell it, no problem. It's even got the little VMU memory thing in there in one of the controllers. But yeah, this isn't a, yeah, I guess it's an American one. I was thinking maybe the colored buttons was like the Japanese model, but maybe compatible with Windows CE. Okay, but yeah, so I picked that up after a lot of debate. So now I finally have a Dreamcast. It's been a while. It's been a pretty long wait for that. Randomly, I do have a bunch of loose games I got at a garage sale last year to try it out. But the Game Gear was $10. No, $20. So I'm like, no, I can't do that. Like, well, let me look at the condition. It sells for like $40 some on Amazon, so maybe I'll just get it to resell. But it had all these games in it. It was in a Ziploc bag, so after I seen the games, 2 Sonic games, it's like, yeah, I have to get it now. There's wrestling, Ren and Stimpy, and some gin card game. But the games aren't worth a whole lot. The Game Gear is not worth a whole lot, but I got it. I don't think I have a Game Gear. I think a friend 1080p got one last year for $1, and he scooped that up. So usually what we do if we're out together and there's games, because we both collect games, we have like a need or greed system. If anyone's played World of Warcraft, where you pick up an item and you're in a party, it will kind of roll a dice. At least it used to. I haven't played it in years. And you can either click to ignore it or click need or greed, and they roll a dice, and whoever wins gets it. But it's kind of like what we do. If we come across something, one of us at the same sale, we're like, alright, I want that, and he's like, I want that, then we'll just roll a dice or flip a coin, and it settles it right there. So that way we're not stressing and trying to find stuff over each other and tackling each other and uppercutting each other, to get to items. He found a Game Gear for $1. I didn't call the need or greed system, like, well, that's a good deal, but you found it, whatever, go ahead and keep it. So usually we don't ever have to roll the dice, so that's good. Anyway, showed you Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. I got this because it was in such good condition. It's like just minty fresh. Didn't have it. That's about as much as I'll pay for a used PS2 game, is $3, unless it's, you know, uncommon. But I also heard it was a really good game, so happy to have that in the collection. Star Wars Clone Wars, another game that's complete, great condition. Happy to have that. Don't know if it's any good or not, but whatever. And then this was random. Went to the CD section of Goodwill. Same Goodwill, I found some TurboGrafx games of quite a few months back, and this was laying on top of Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door. A game I wanted. Unfortunately, of course, you can see it's not complete. I'm like, whoa, okay, $2. They just thought it was a music CD and put it in there. Priced it $1.99, like the music CDs. The condition looked terrible. Had a bunch of like water spots on it. I thought it was just damaged, but I started rubbing it, and most of them came off. So I'm like, you know what? I have to buy it. It's a $40 game, used. Not worth that much since it's not complete, but still, you know, if I want to sell it, I could get $20. So, yeah, this is just a little video game haul. They're going to be short and just show what I got after I get a few things. But the way I'm looking at video game collecting right now is sort of an investment, I guess. Because I'm buying all this stuff, I'm thinking, I could sell this and be making a ton of money. Like over the past, when did I start making these videos? Like, probably a year ago. I think it has been almost a year, a little over a year. And that's not even counting stuff I got before that, because I just started collecting heavily in the last year. But if I was to sell everything I found like the last year since I started making these videos, you know, it's probably a couple $1,000s profit. So it's kind of like, video games are great to resell, but I have to like ask myself, do I want to collect these or do I want to sell this stuff? It's just, I'm passionate about it. I love collecting the old stuff I grew up with, nostalgia and all that stuff. So the way I'm looking at it is I think of it as an investment. Alright, if I sit back $2,000, alright, to save, I got $2,000, great. But if I sit back $2,000 and buy video games, and then I could sell those video games for $6,000 and play them, basically I'm justifying I can play them, have a retro room, and enjoy them. And it's still like a savings account if I ever need to sell the stuff. I don't think it's going to go down too much in value. At least get my money back. So, you know, you got the stock market, it goes up and down. People invest in that. I do too. I'm actually losing like $5,000 right now in the stock market. So, don't want to talk about that. But, yeah, I can just play the games and hopefully make some profit. Maybe eventually when I'm like 90, maybe this stuff will be worth like even a ridiculous more amount. I don't really know. There's so many people collecting this stuff right now. I don't know, you know, in 50 years if it's going to go up in value, because there's going to be so many collectors. Like I think it will drop off eventually. Maybe at some point kick back up. It's just hard to tell. I'm not too worried about it anyway. Even if I never play this stuff, just looking at it, touching it, seeing it, know I have it, just gives some satisfaction. I guess that's why people collect stuff to begin with. But I am super rambling. Meant to make these video game videos short, and I am rambling, and I continue to ramble as I talk about rambling. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please, if you want to see more video game finds, you can click the subscribe button, thumbs up, let me know if you like seeing video game finds. It's just that my flipping junk videos are getting longer and longer. I don't know if people want to sit there for 30 minutes. And I know a lot of people, they don't care about video game collecting. I mean, I guess you can still see the stuff and see what it's worth. But anyway, I decided to separate it. This has been Wick. Until next time.